with Your Story TV, and today we have Subrata Mitra of Accel Partners. Thank you so much for joining us today. So, quite a few of your portfolio companies have done extremely well. How much have you contributed as a VC to their performance?
It's probably a question which should be directed to the portfolio companies, right? We'd obviously like to believe that we have had something to do with it, but at the end of the day, you should probably kind of go talk to some of them and figure out where they think investors have been able to add value. For us, from our side, I think some of the things that we help the companies do is to kind of figure out the right strategy. So are you kind of fitting a need in the market, and how big is that need in our assessment? And then we, once that focus has been derived, we generally help a lot with sort of recruiting the right set of people, and then on the governance side, which Vani sort of alluded to, that are the companies sort of reporting everything correctly? Are they kind of in compliance with all the regulatory stuff? And so largely those three things, but sometimes sort of the most interesting part is sort of figuring out the business strategy and stuff like that.
Definitely. So depth versus breadth. What do you think an e-commerce company should focus on offering?
It depends, right? So if you are really sort of trying to be like a Flipkart, the selection has to be very broad, right? So because that's what people are expecting when they get there. But on the other hand, we have companies like Zansar, which are actually going after a fairly niche kind of market, and there what we want to do is to actually kind of close in on a set of things which is easy for people to buy online, and it sort of has a statement about itself. So there are certain kind of people who are going to buy that to say that I own something like this, and then you're kind of talking about a niche market there, right? So it has to make sense for both the buyer and the seller, right?
Definitely. So you recently invested in Collectabilia. What is the opportunity of market that ventures like these have in India?
It's hard to tell right away, but obviously it's a highly celebrity-driven market, right? India is, and in this entrepreneur, she was actually in a position where she could go work with a lot of these very well-known people. So at least tie up one end of it, and then use all kinds of mechanisms which are partly online, partly offline, and through channels to reach out to the right customer set. But I'd still say it's kind of in the works.
Definitely. Cool. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you.